Well, a very good morning to you and a warm welcome to Morning Live. Once again, it's a huge pleasure to have you with us. And I'm a particularly upbeat anchor this morning, and it is because of this particular reason. Joburg Executive Mayor Park Stau tabled his report on the city in a council sitting yesterday. Well, this morning he talks to us about the report and more. And I believe congratulations are in order, not only because I'm a Joburg citizen, but because I hear we've done pretty well in the 2014-2015 financial year. You've reduced crime by 22% through the installment of the surveillance systems, as well as faster response times from the officials involved. Congratulations to you.
Well, thank you very much and good morning to everybody. 2014-15 was a bumper year for the city of Johannesburg, and the report we're presenting to council is indicative of that. We achieved a number of things. Of course, the report in the first instance is about giving a consolidated report on the activities of the city for the financial year under review. It also provides the Auditor General's report. And there are a number of important highlights. Firstly, the report is unqualified. Secondly, from a financial point of view, this is the year in which we're able to pump up our capital expenditure program to 10 billion rands. I mean, we always say that 10 billion rands was literally putting the city of Johannesburg third behind the province of KwaZulu-Natal and Gauteng in terms of subnational capital budget expenditure, which is quite significant. It's the year in which we listed the green bond of the city of Johannesburg that's internationally celebrated as the first municipal green bond internationally to be listed on a stock exchange. And we're able to invest in the programs related to transforming the city's landscape, but also our contribution to the reduction of greenhouse gas emissions. You would have observed over the past few months the rollout of our green Metrobus fleet. The coloring is almost like the BRT with a green back. That's indicative that it is propelled by greener technologies. It's a dual fuel system. We were able to invest in programs such as generating electricity from the sludge at our sewer treatment plants. So our sewer treatment plants are 50% self-generating in terms of electricity. So our investment in green programs actually started in earnest in that year. But it was also the period in which we started a massive program of recapitalizing aging infrastructure in the city of Johannesburg. It's the year where we were able to massify the program of recapitalizing our road network. We invested in that year alone in about 500 kilometers of roads in terms of relaying roads so that we don't have to patch potholes all the time. And that's a fairly huge portfolio of roads that we had to recapitalize.
I think it was a very successful year. I don't think I'm exaggerating by saying that in the least, because you've managed to defy global trends as well by receiving a credit upgrade from ratings agency as well. And I do believe that you've touched on it, the upgrade of the aging infrastructure, but the way in which the city utilizes the property that is owned by government there. I mean, I was at Soweto Theatre not too long ago, very surprised to know that it was managed and run by the city of Joburg, successfully so. So my question to you is, how do we continue with these accolades and make sure that the 2015-2016 financial year is just as productive, if not more?
Well, it is important that we remain focused, that we ensure that we're able to achieve the objectives that we've set ourselves. For me, it's a function of the collective being focused and ensuring that we deliver on the commitments that we made to the people of Johannesburg. And I think that in many ways we continue to do that. As you said, in December last year, at the end of the year, we received an upgrade from Fitch against what, in fact, even our own expectation, taking into account the global economic situation. So an upgrade is indicative of a city. And Fitch said it themselves. They are saying, look, you are investing and you've committed to invest 100 billion rands over a 10-year period, and we can see that you're investing that money. But we can also see the returns of those investments, because in many ways, the way in which we invest in infrastructure is also enabling investments in our own city and continuing to attract people, improving the values of properties in our city, and therefore our ability to generate revenue.
Joburg Executive Mayor, Mr. Pakstow, it's always a huge pleasure to have you with us. It makes me even prouder to be a city of Joburg dweller. Thank you so much for that. But talking about Johannesburg and let's say South Africa at large, one of our economic competitors in a healthy sibling rivalry, I think, on the African continent, Nigeria. And that's where my colleague is this morning. Leanne Mann